Good morning, dear students.
Good morning, sir.
Today is date 9th October. It's a beautiful Thursday, natra? Aduna ngasi ako'y presentation nomini history of uh, United States of America. Aduna ay ako'y presentation chang ngay di attendance law ge ahan bada shuni bala Christina Piasini
Present, sir.
Hina
Present, sir.
Cheryl Ranjita Purnimala Velina. Okay, very good. Mayam lai ko. All right, the assignment was based on two questions. The first question is how is endangered labor different from racial segregation? Discuss, haven't it? Natra? And then Ani Shubhana discussed critically the European settlement and colonization in America and its impact. May I know how many of you are going to present on discuss critically the European settlement and colonization in America and its impact? Please raise your hand. 1, 2, 3. All right, three of you are going to give presentation on this topic. And how is endangered labor different from racial segregation? Discuss. All right, so many of you. All right, very good. So to kick off, may I request now, sir number 1, row number 38, Mutum Sunibala, to start the paper presentation. Please.
Lies both in duration and status. Indentured labor was temporary, contracted, and often provided a path to freedom and social mobility, especially for Europeans. Racial segregation rooted in peoples through disease, warfare, and displacement, while also expanding the transatlantic slave trade. The legacy of this era is therefore deeply complex. It fostered global relations and economic growth, but also entered system of exploitation and inequality. A critical understanding of this history requires recognizing both the transformative innovations it produced and the profound human cost it imposed on the organization of America listed global history. It opened new economic frontier, expanded European empire, and laid the foundation of modern states like the United States and Canada. Yet this achievement came at a staggering human cost, disease, displacement, and after the Civil War from 1861 to 1865 and the abolition of slavery, African Americans were legally freed, but they continued to face widespread prejudice and exclusion in the southern United States. Jim Crow laws were introduced, enforcing strict separation between white and black people in every aspect of life, such as school, public transport, restaurant, hospital, and even housing. Today I'm going to present on the topic how indentured labor differs from racial segregation. In introduction, indentured labor is a type of contract labor where a person works for an employer for a set time without salary, while racial segregation is a separation of people into different racial ethnic groups involving the mandatory use of separate institutions. Indentured servitude in America involved laborers, often from England, who voluntarily or involuntarily served.
15th century onwards, the Columbus voyages making the many European nations, Spain, Portugal, England, France, and the Netherlands, competed to explore and settle and colonize the Americas. This colonization was driven by economic and political ambitions. Next is about
Everyone, my name is Purnimala. Today I am going to discuss about indentured labor and racial segregation. Indentured labor and racial segregation are two distinct and often entertained historical phenomena. Both are rooted in a system of inequality and exploitation, but they differ fundamentally in their nature, purpose, and the mechanism through which operate. Indentured labor. Indentured labor is a type of labor in which the labor where a person agrees to work for an employer or a set period of time or until the job is paid. Indentured labor, also called indentured servitude, It is a form of labor in which a person agreed to work for someone without any salary. It is emerged in the 19th century as a replacement for slavery, particularly after its abolition in the British Empire. This system was largely used by the colonial power to secure a cheap and a steady supply of labor for plantation mine and the construction project for the colonies. Basis. The system.
My name is Devana Thapam. Today I am going to present on the topic how is indentured labor different from racial segregation. First, indentured labor. Indentured labor was a system of contract labor in which a person agreed to work for an employer for a fixed number of years, usually 5 to 7 years, often in exchange for access to a new land, food, or shelter. This system became widespread during European colonization, especially in the 17th to 19th centuries. Many Indians, Chinese, and poor Europeans were transported to international. It was not a contract that ended, but a permanent denial of equality. And their difference, indentured labor was based on economic countries, while racial segregation was based on race and skin color. Indentured labor was temporary and ended after